Saeed from United Central. You've just beat us there, Man United fan, 3-1 at Old Trafford. You're just saying off camera there, we were okay in the first half, but typical Steve Bruce.
Typical Steve BRUCIEBALL, mate. First half, I thought you showed a bit of life, showed a bit of, that you're trying something. Joelinton was, I know he's not, the greatest footballer, but, he's trying something. But, yeah, I thought Almiron tried to get it a few times in behind the space. But, yeah, man, we had the better players. And I feel for us, we're still frustrated the way we still play. But, a lot can be taken from the first half. But second half is almost if there's, Bruce just told him, listen, just forget, man. Forget playing football. And the players it's almost like they're sucked into kind of, the whole morale of the coaching style and the way, Steve Bruce plays. But for us, it's 3 points without playing great. And for Newcastle, they're starting to struggle now in terms of, the relegation zone is about, I think you're 3 points behind relegation zone. So it's getting a bit squeaky bum time, squeaky bum time. I tell you that, mate.
It's definitely getting a bit sticky. Like that's happened so many times to us in the past. Like we'll go in at half time after a decent result, like 0-0, 1-1 against a good team, the Uniteds and Chelseas of the world, and then come out as if Steve Bruce has just said, right, that's it, lads, that'll do. Pack it all in.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, it's like, you can't be doing that. As a Premier League thingy, it's almost as if, they don't believe you for the full 90 minutes. And you can't do that in the Premier League. You've always got to have a belief. You've always got to have a plan. And you've always got to realise, that it's never over till it's over, innit? And I feel like for me, Steve Bruce doesn't really understand that. And I feel like, it's what maybe Newcastle, is it a case of sack him now and maybe have a chance of maybe playing that progressive football? Is it a case of that? But I just feel like he won't do that. And I feel like, for me, I feel like Newcastle fans deserve better. They really, really deserve better. Deserve more than this, With the players you've got, it should be at least a comfortable top 12, top 10 finish in and around there, But it's always a case of you're just looking over, you're looking over your shoulder thinking, oh, relegation for Newcastle again. And it's the same old. And I feel like for me, Newcastle deserve well, but a big club with a big history. And, Steve Bruce is almost like doesn't know that, doesn't feel the kind of, the tradition of Newcastle,
Despite being a Geordie boy, like he's always said, this is his boyhood club. He just would look like he doesn't give a shit.
No, he doesn't. And I feel like for me, it's for me, it's a bit sad, sad, that, it would happen like that. But I feel like, these are the times now where, a lot of Steve Ashley thinks it's probably more easier to bring in a proven manager like Steve Bruce that even if they do go down, he can bring them back up. That managers can do that where, you're looking at Middlesbrough nowadays and them kind of clubs where, they're not, it doesn't look like they're going to go back up. And, once they're down there, can they go back up again? So maybe that's what he's probably thinking, maybe go down with them. At least they've got a core squad there, then they come back up. But that's just, for me, it's not good enough for Newcastle, is it? Really isn't good enough.
And that's my thinking behind it. I think pretty much when we brought him in, I just said this before, I think it was maybe with Kendall. I think Steve Bruce was brought in with the idea that we probably would get relegated in the next year or two. But Bruce would be there to pick up the pieces in the Championship and try and get us back up.
But no, it's not happened. And for me, I thought, I give credit to you. First half, I thought you showed a lot of fight, showed a lot of desire, showed like, you're willing to battle United all the way. But second half, I don't know what was the tactics, but you played it to our hands. You kept going deeper and deeper and deeper. And we just picked you off, really. And obviously got the penalty. For me, I was a bit fortunate. I think Rashford, he does well to kind of, give the referee, something to think about. But, and then obviously we got a goal through Daniel James, who keeps surprising us. I thought he played okay today. It's still not what we think as a Man United player in the long term, but he's done well today. Credit where it's due. Thought Matic came in the game, but I just thought for you guys, Shelby, didn't really get on the ball as much. It's uninspiring. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
if you're a fan,
it is.
It's not inspiring, is it? When you look at the performances and what you are, what you should be portraying as a Newcastle team. It's not, is it? It's not great, is it?
No, it's definitely not a good look. Do you think you really had to get out of second gear tonight to get the 3 points?
No, we didn't. And for us, maybe that's a kind of a worrying theme for us. We're not really playing well. A lot of people say, you don't have to play well, but if you get the result, it's just not as great. But I think for us, we need to be playing well. It kind of we're kind of a confidence team. We like to build everything up, and we like to play with that kind of swagger when it's not going well. And teams like Sheffield United have done it towards West Brom. They can have a low block and they can get and catch you out. So I thought tonight, we didn't play well. Like you said, we didn't come out second gear. We just did what we had to do, really, and just come out of there, get the result, and just
get the job done.
Get the job done and move over to 3 tricky away games. We've got 3 away games coming up now, back to back. Chelsea, Palace away, and then City away. So it's going to be massive. I feel like for me that could be our season there, because if Liverpool, as much as we think they've been bad this season, they can claw up. Other teams can claw up there if they wanted to. So it's not going to be easy, but we just got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing, and we just got to keep building momentum, because at the end of the day, Thursday, Sunday, it's not going to bring. Maybe it's not going to bring that glamorous performance of what you would expect, but it's what you kind of demand from Man United, don't you? Performances has to be up there, but maybe you can't be playing like that throughout the whole season. Maybe not. Eh?
So where are you aiming for the rest of the season? Because you're still in the Europa League. You're playing 2 games a week now. Is the title race gone to City? Are you just looking for top 4?
Yeah, title race is gone. I think for us, we just got to keep pushing. But we got to win a trophy this season. It's no use. For me, I don't want to just go to top 4 and no trophies, man. Has to be a trophy there. Whether that's FA Cup, whether that's the Europa League, it's got to be something. And we can't just be second or third, man. You know what I mean? Nobody knows, nobody recognizes that, man. You've got to win trophies, man. And for us, we've got to win the FA Cup or Europa League and get, top 4. That would be a kind of decent season, but, the fan base is split on Ole. There's still people that think it's not good enough to take us to the next level and kind of, get back to where we were in terms of winning trophies. But that's the aim, isn't it? You always want to win trophies, definitely. But it is what it is, and we're there, man. And a lot of clubs maybe they want to be where we are, So we just got to enjoy it, and
we would take that.
Newcastle would love that, So we just got to enjoy this and take these 3 points and just move on. I think it was going to be 7:00 game. I remember I probably watched about 3 games before this. It was a tiring day, to be honest with you, and the performance probably matched that. It was a tiring performance where both teams just really, really didn't show any kind of level of performance matched to the occasion, did they?
So to finish off, then, that's your season. Where do you see us finishing? Will we stay up, or are Fulham going to creep up, do you think?
You know what, man? I think Fulham. I'm not going to say you're going to go down, but Fulham look like they have more goals in them, and that's the key for them. They've got Major, they've got Thingy coming up now. I think Newcastle got to show their Premier League experience, and that might be just about key to staying them up. Just a Premier League experience of maybe going to a away game where you can get a draw here and there, and get them a couple of draws in there and clean sheets, and maybe that might be the reason why Newcastle stay up. But listen, I would have put past their Fulham creeping up, because they're playing good football. I think the rest of them, Sheffield United and whatnot, they'll be gone. Sheffield United and West Brom, but. You know what, mate? Fulham are coming up there, mate. Just got to watch out, mate, and just keep playing your game, because I think if you guys fall off and start, start playing a few games where you're not up for it, and you kind of, you don't mean to in terms of battle it out. It's going to be a tough battle out there, and I think if Newcastle are up for it, they can get it. But if not, it's going to be a long gas, mate. It really is. But I think they'll just about finish outside the relegation, or just about, I think.
I hope so, mate. I hope you're right. Cheers for jumping on, Saeed. Appreciate it. Link to the United Central will be in the description below. Go check that out, guys. Thanks very much, mate.
Appreciate it, mate. Take care, guys. Good luck for the season.
Cheers, man.